Okay, so let's try this again. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. I'm coming to you from inside St. Demetrius' in the altar where I serve every Sunday with Father Joseph, and as we do live streaming here at the church. And I start out today telling you that, and I want to thank you for Basil, for Billy, for helping me get through the technical difficulty of turning the equipment on properly. So behind me, and I'm going to sort of step aside so you see, this is St. Basil. And I wanted to focus on St. Basil a little bit. As I said before, I think Phil always gets a little bit nervous when he sees me broadcasting from the altar or from the church because he doesn't know where I'm going to take it. But do remember, mindset and the spiritual part of the 6-point healing solution that we have in this program, spiritual is one of those parts. Now, how you approach the spiritual part is your destiny and your journey. I choose as a Christian to put it within the confines of my faith. So the reason I had picked St. Basil today and talk about him is because in the early church, St. Basil was responsible for a lot of what we see and do in the church today, even our holidays. As I was starting to tell you, St. Basil went, and he went to all the other faiths and practices of the time, down to the Druids and the Hindus and the Hebrew nation, and he began to formulate the rubrics of the faith and contribute to it. And we have done that in a large way in what we have done in this program, the 55 days to being the best you can be. Phil has pulled people together. We've pulled trainers who have different philosophies together. And what you see is an ultimate product that I have told you is theologically, physiologically, psychologically, and scientific, really very sound and balanced. So when we were in this program, I was starting to tell you that, I've tried meditation before. I was a little nervous about it and stuff, but, Ariel has certainly helped me with meditation and understanding how it comes. And I started to tell on the lab when I started before the thing went south on me, Ariel, I do a lot of my best active meditation, which she talked about yesterday. I do in the altar here when I'm here working and doing my chores and staying on task to what I have to do. It's sort of like you go into a little different, like you said, you feel like yourself, you feel lighter, you feel moving around and energized. And I see that, and I can see now where I can extend that practice out into when I do my prayers at home or when I'm doing work at home and that. Heather, thank you for all the tips that you have given me for journaling. I've journaled for 35, 40 years. I have shelves of journals at my home. And the tips and the things that she's done, especially the tip the other day from the creative tension standpoint, was just awesome from the standpoint of understanding. Holly has, from Holly to Holden, we now have a full set of ability for us to be able to put our program together and make it more challenging or make it more forming for us. I talked to someone that is on this from Nashville, Tennessee yesterday, and I was telling them, listen, go to Holly's because the things you tell me, she has the adaptations for this program. So I'm looking forward to seeing Holly's show that she has with Ariel, and I think it's going to be a great show. Tammy has certainly opened our eyes to our cooking and the ease of doing that in our homes and being able to say, hey, this is really good food and I can eat healthy and made that a lot easier from that standpoint. So every part of the component now, sort of like what St. Basil did in creating the Christian faith. He pulled from all these different people, all these different things, all these different concepts. Well, from the standpoint of the mindset to spiritual health to the gut health, all the things we've talked about in this program have really focused and helped us to make it a more complete program. And I'm hoping that you have taken full advantage of it. There's now 24 days left of the program. This day 31. There's a lot left for us to do. I know most of us learned younger that it takes 21 days to develop a habit. Well, we'll develop this habit of good life in these next 24 days and we'll create those new pathways, those new neural pathways by the activities we do. So I appreciate the opportunity. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It's holding up us getting started with church. But I wanted to leave you with just one little thing. I'm so proud of this. My mother donated this to the church. This is the Virgin Mary when she was alive and they were building this church. And for us today as Christians, we honor, the Mother of God, but we certainly honor all our mothers that were so special to us. My work ethic, my faith, my just my commitment to what I do and the passion I have certainly comes from my mom. I certainly think about her. I'll go out to her gravesite today and remember her. And I hope all of you have the opportunity to tell your mother how much you love them, how great they are in your life, and to be thankful for you having them. So God bless you guys. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy Mother's Day. And may we all be blessed today to enjoy and be happy and joyous. God bless you.